Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. April is not only World Wish Month, it's also Volunteer Appreciation Month. And the wishes granted by Make-A-Wish Hawaii wouldn't be possible without the help of volunteer wish granters. And joining us now, we have Bentley and we have Austin here. Thank you guys for joining me today on Hi Now.
Thank you so much for having Bentley and I. We're so excited.
Yes, okay. I wanted to start with you, Austin, because you have been a wish kid previously, and then you are now a wish granter.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your experience and how you came to the position you're in today?
Yeah, so my wish journey started in January of 2020 when I found out my wish was going to be granted, and I was able to go to the 2019 Grammy Awards in January of 2020.
Holy moly!
And it was me and 3 other wish kids got to go, and our families got to go to Los Angeles, and we spent an amazing week in Los Angeles. So many activities, so many things to do, including, you know, going to the red carpet and meeting so many types of celebrities. We had personal interviews, all this kind of stuff. We got to watch backstage rehearsals, all these amazing things, including the after party, Grammys Museum. Make-A-Wish made it unbelievable for me and these other wish kids that were there.
Wow, oh my goodness. Is that Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani?
That is Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay, that is a wish for you. Okay, let's talk a little bit about that. You mentioned the red carpet, and there it is.
There
you got all duped out. What was it like just getting all dressed up for the event?
So actually, we had hair and makeup for this big event. It was actually really scary. I've never done anything like that before. And we got to go sit in our hotel, had mirror lights, all this stuff, professionals doing our hair and makeup. Everyone told us that our hair specifically looked amazing. And there we are on the red carpet with all of these celebrities. We're standing up, all of us getting to talk with these celebrities that just come off the red carpet. It was an unreal experience overall.
Wow, okay, last question. When it comes to the Grammys, I wanted to ask, who is your favorite celebrity that you met?
I think my personal favorite person to meet was Ariana Grande. I think she was the nicest person overall. She was so great.
Oh man, and she's got a voice, man.
She does,
She's so good, so talented, and of course she's been on Wicked and all the things. But okay, so granting wishes, that has now been very important to you as a wish kid. You look at that from a different perspective, and now we have Bentley over here. You folks have been working together. So Bentley, tell me a little bit about your experience so far as a wish kid.
Well, as a wish kid, sometimes have been difficult, but with Make-A-Wish, it helps me forget about those times, and it is a place for me to get away from my disease, cystic fibrosis. And especially with Austin, he's been helping me through this because he's a wish kid too, and I've been just on a roll with especially going to Alaska with ice fishing and dog sledding. Those times were amazing. Honestly, if Austin was there, which was on my list, I wanted him to go with me, but otherwise it was still an amazing time, and I would definitely recommend for other people to go.
That's incredible. So you chose Alaska as your wish to see the Northern Lights. I mean, the experience must have been incredible to see that up there. And why did you decide to go and see, they say Aurora Borealis, yes?
Yes.
Yes, so tell me, why did you decide to go up there to Alaska?
Because I have really been obsessed with space, and I love seeing the stars. And here in Hawaii, there's a lot of light pollution, and it's very hard to get away from that light pollution. So I wanted to go up to somewhere where there's almost no light pollution and see the Northern Lights and just see the stars.
Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
It was more than I thought it was going to be.
Oh man, that's what I love to hear. These wishes are being granted by volunteers like you, by people coming together, these bonds that you guys are creating. So if you can share a little bit about what that looks like for you, Austin, and being able to grant these wishes.
Yeah, so after my wish was granted, it had changed my life so profoundly that I wanted to help as much as I could. I wasn't able to at the time, but once I came out to Hawaii to go to the UH and be a college student, I was able to start. So I reached out to Make-A-Wish Hawaii and I said, you guys, Make-A-Wish changed my life. I want to help other kids the way that I got helped because it was so amazing overall. And so once I had applied and reached out and I got trained and everything, and I worked and got sent to Bentley, one of my first wish kids. We spent like a year together going over all these ideas, amazing times together. We spent so much time talking about every possible idea that we could ever come up with. It was amazing to sit down and like have another kid go through that experience. Like, it was just amazing.
That's so awesome. I was gonna ask you, what does that look like to be a mentor and to be a wish granter? What are some of the steps that people would have to go through? So it sounds like you guys are just getting together, talking story, and kind of coming up with the perfect wish for each kid. Is that kind of what it's like?
That's how you would describe, right? We spent
Yeah.
so much time talking about all these ideas and what would make the perfect wish overall, and we settled on Northern Lights in Alaska, and that was his overall desire after all the time we spent narrowing down ideas and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, then Bentley, how was it having him as like a mentor for you?
Honestly, I don't think it was just him. It was also my other wish granter, Christine, and especially my friends at school, my friends Noah, Xavier, and Naya. They've been helping me so much with this time, and I keep telling them, and I said I would bring you guys. But yet again, there's these times, but they've been helping me get through them.
Yes, it's always good to have friends, family support, and of course the help of Make-A-Wish Hawaii and the volunteers to really come together, grant these wishes, and that's why it is so important for you to volunteer and learn more. If people would like to be a wish granter, a volunteer, do something to help with the mission, where could they go to learn more?
Yeah, so for anyone that wants to help with Make-A-Wish Hawaii, we have hawaii.wish.org, and that website can help you do anything from donate, get involved, apply to be a wish granter, anything you can imagine to help. Hawaii.wish.org is where you should go.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad both of you got your wishes because honestly, those were some of the best wishes that I've heard. Going to Alaska, seeing the Northern Lights, and of course the Grammys. You really can't beat that. It's amazing. So thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We're going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.